stretchy thing. And then what's the idea with free stuff? Said that maybe something else free? Pretty sure I have that one already. Oh, high quality gift wrap. Ooh. Hell, it ended up back over here. I'm literally back at build 76. What? That's weird. Oh, because I was in the quest. Okay, gotcha. Okay, sweet. I love that paint style. That's great. Okay. How are my weapons looking? So far looking good. So let's go back to Atlantic City. Pick up where I left off. I have too much shit.
My pa was a made man, and his pa before him, and his pa before him.
Let's check out weapons real quick. Yeah, we don't do thanks.
You got all the baby.
Two pets. Custom. Okay, we found a way. So I was inspecting the dude's office. Is it back here?
The most happening places.
Always wins, huh? Well, not
How's
tonight,
your
it
luck?
doesn't.
No,
I
it's
got
not
my
dude's
lucky
shop.
charm.
Well, not tonight it doesn't.
I've got my. Have you been outside the city?
use 5 digits. Believe you can do this. First letter of each line of that stupid poem. Match him up with the tax record. This is the one. Okay. Stupid poem. This is the worst job ever. Okay. Really good news, not bad news. The good news is that you will have less inclement expenses to account for going forward. The bad news is that things got a bit messy last night. I'm going to need a trunk, not the elephant kind. I learned the more direct after last time. Agent. After that. Keypad. Physician's note. Patient name Lombardi Quintino. Death 2254. Autopsy requested no. Physical exam. Patient was in coherent mental state upon arrival. Body temperature exceeded 38 degrees Celsius. Let's see. So 38 degrees, that's 104 degrees or 100.4 degrees. Sweated excessively and was unable to lift extremite without aid. Preliminary examination denotes no dermal or skeletal injuries. Patient was suffering from non-stop tremors. One attendee presented Concerta Lombardi. Family notified the patient's sister was present for his death. His patient expires within 24 hours of advice of admission. Medical examiner contact, no. C notes, no. Upon request of family. Description: patient was suffering from severe withdrawal symptoms and what appears to have been an unsuccessful attempt to wean off devil's blood. The patient's sister called for medical attention, but nothing could be done short of making the patient more comfortable. The patient went into cardiac arrest after 3 hours of treatment and passed away. Advanced age likely worsened his condition. Patient's sister admitted to having administered Adderall prior to my arrival, but the chems with no effect on the patient's condition. Signed, Dr. Frank Vitelli, MD. Oof. Continue. Fuck yeah. Yeah, he's been dead for a little bit. $220. Run the letter. Read. You're probably never going to read this, are you? It's the most hopeless feeling in the world. I tell you, just scribbling into a void while I can practically feel my body giving in from the inside out, knowing what you'll never even lay eyes on this piece of paper. I know you feel like you let me down, but the truth is I let you down. I was supposed to watch your back, keep an eye on you. I lost track of things, and it all started spiraling out of control. If I could turn back time, I would have burned that first shipment of blood, but we both know I can't do that. It's poison. It's poisonous and the damn thing. It's like the sweetness of sugar coursing through your blood. Wait a second. This way my fiance doesn't have to listen to me reading. But just like how sugar rots teeth or something about this camp that the cage of blood makes it ache. Everything that flows through me aches. Shouldn't be alive to hand the reins of Casa Nostra if you personally. I will bend well enough to stand up and declare your authority. But I wasn't, and it's all my fault. I'm sorry, kid. I really am. I saw dollar signs, and in the end, I screwed us both. Tell me. Yeah, the bitch is very dead. Okay.
This place is a pocket of paradise. And the closest we're gonna get after the war.
So, you're the catalyst that will bring down my brother's empire? You, and you alone? Fascinating.
Khayos, are you and Fabio sure like your melodramatics?
Well, you could say I have a bit of a poetic streak. As for Fabio, he's more of an actor than a poet. He lives in his verbiage instead of writing it. Nevertheless, I hope you can look past my honeyed words to see through to their meaning. I don't expect you to pity me. The Mad Queen of Atlantic City. Whose subjects could and never would respect her if she stepped out of the shadows. I've been standing in the shadow of my brother my entire life. The machinations of the family emanating from my whispers in his ear.
What's it take to
It
get
wasn't
me?
until he
Do I just
found
kill a
peace
guy and then the mob shows
that
up
I
to
started to
recruit?
lose my foothold. He was my shield, the visor that obscured my visibility in the public eye. But now, he's gone. Not by my hand, mind you, but by the very substance that made him rich. The only other contenders for the Godfather's chair are fools. They
Think I'll
will
head down
run
to
the
pit,
empire
catch
for
a
which
ship.
I bled my entire life into the ground. I did not take the family from Quintino. I made it for him.
So he was the bronze, she was the brains.
You think the Munis would hire a guard?
You know one thing I don't
You've been calling the shots this whole time.
I have indeed. My brother was older, but certainly not wiser. He was always an impulsive, temperamental person, driven by vice and whims. I had to be the level-headed one, the decisive one, the tactician. If I didn't, we'd be begging for scraps on the street. I won't lie and pretend I'm some selfless do-gooder who is trying to protect him. I looked out for myself, first and foremost. But everything I did was with his best interest at heart. I hope you can believe that,
show last night.
if nothing else.
I understand why she's bitter. Why didn't Quintino just name you as his successor?
Your naivete makes me nostalgic for an easier time. It's not due to some falling out or hatred. No. It is simply due to my
My luck is
nature.
changing tonight.
The family is rooted in customs from back home. We're from a small village near Naples.
Ah,
There are
women.
certain traditions that are to be followed if you're one who lives by rules. My brother was too stupid to see beyond it. I had to resort to more subversive means to
Yep.
take what had always been mine.
Man, I could go
You women were not allowed to take leadership roles.
not the chainsaw.
So you didn't kill
one with the
Quintino?
No. Contrary to popular belief, I am not some witch. I loved my brother, hot-headed and stubborn as he was. He got too big for his britches one day, as he often did, and sampled some of his product. Became addicted to blood. There was no weaning off blood. No cure, no 10-step plan.
Well, not tonight
You
it
start
doesn't.
taking it,
I've got my lucky
and
charm.
you die.
Yep.
Apocalypse out there. Paradise City.
I know what I want to do.
And what would that be, pray tell?
I want to see you stay in power, but I'm not going to kill Fabio to help you get your way. You'd be just as bad as him.
Perhaps you are right. I don't wish to be like Fabio. He's a bumbling fool that can only be trusted as far as he can be thrown. This kind of treachery is something only a politician such as he could dream of. I won't stoop to that level. Thank you for giving me such clarity. Maybe you were a catalyst of more than just my seemingly inevitable demise. Maybe I misjudged you after all. If that is so, then return to your precious Appalachia. Then again, my intuition is rarely ever wrong.
Okay.
Think I'll head down to the pier and catch a ship.
Okay, let's check out some of these new plans.
Ah, still no luck. I should get out and clear my head. All right. One more time.
Make sure I don't have any other plans.
So this city's run by Circus, the Godfather, and a bunch of underpaid city workers. And we're expected to believe they get along?
Ah, this place a pocket of paradise. The closest we're gonna get after the war.
Let's see.
I think I'll head down to the pier and catch a show. What's it take to get made? Do I just kill a guy and then the mob shows up to recruit?
Scabs.
What am I supposed to do with all this free time and no working television?
You know one thing I don't miss? Driving. Oh, I saw one too many Jersey slides.
That name will be the death of me. A lint roller on you?
I need to talk to him yet.
Sprawling out of parents.
I'm worried too much.
Maybe clear all this out.
devil's blood. I'm not rich or famous.
Oh, you visiting down too?
No, it's not up here.
Oh, head down to the pier and catch a show. Don't ask me for directions. I'm not from around here.
My luck is changing tonight.
Everyone's in a twist over Conchetta giving orders.
Keep your nose clean, kid.
This two sides to the staircase. This person's missing a shoulder. Missing a shoulder. Teh.
My luck is changing tonight.
Personal space mean anything to you?
No telegram.
Why don't you take a load off? You're scaring people tromping around like that.
Royal flush again? You must have the angels on your side, my friend.
You mean you don't see it, Stan? He's playing you. Ain't nobody got that kind of luck.
Oh, come on. You know I'd never play you, Stan. You're the man. You know what I love most about you, Stan? How much faith you put in your friends.
Most happening place in AC.
This is ludicrous.
Oh, now what you gonna do that for? You think he was playing?
Come on, Stan. 3 royal flushes in a row? Now you grab that cash and take care of your family.
So deal with Stan.
You looking at something?
I need a hookup. The Shrunk Stuff. Sounds like an interesting card game. You're Stanley Soriano?
You heard of me? Well, as a matter of fact, I am Stanley Soriano. Proud father, handler of official business, an avid patron of this fine establishment. How can I help you?
Okay. Sounds like an interesting card game.
Always a shame when you think someone's got your back and turns out they're just playing you. But hey, crazy things happen all the time. Just last week, someone was saying that special chips worth double, but they looked exactly the same. Now, what was the deal with that, huh? At least put some gold flecks on them or something.
Yeah. I need a hookup. The Shrunk Stuff.
Whoa there! Now, I can hook you up with all kinds of cats. But as for the blood, what makes you think a nobody like you should get access to Atlantic City's most sought-after cabinet?
You tell me.
This is the most happening place in AC. Why those munis want to stay in that gross little hovel? Beyond me. Wonder how long it'll be before the Don shows his mug again.
Cause on you stand, the man will be able to hook me up with anything. You got that power. Got that power, right? Okay. Nobody just. Who do you think you're talking to? Sure.
You know, you do look familiar. You don't happen to be one of those out-of-towners helping out around here. Well, all right. A friend of the family deserves a taste of the best our city has to offer.
Like some old farmer's gonna...
But first, you'll have to prove yourself trustworthy. Provide service for the family, and you'll be rewarded.
Sweet, I say
Cross
five,
the
5,000
family,
tips.
and you end up on our hit list. See, a young showman known as Zaid stole some blood from our stores a few nights back. He's got a show on tonight, and those who don't respect our rules don't get to live freely. You want the blood? Then that show don't go smoothly. And Zaid gets the message to never even dream about stealing from us again.
Alright.
Mayor Tim fancies himself
This is the
king of
fifth.
AC.
This is the fifth happened
War
open.
farmers gonna Nah. The only way you get access is if we grant it. Or if you're one of us. Zaid had a friend on the inside. One who's already been dealt with. So don't you worry about that.
Okay, tell me a little about the show.
I don't know what kind of carnival mumbo-jumbo they have scheduled over there. It's on the pier. Zaid's the headliner. You figure it out from there.
Alright. You asking me to kill him?
Broken, mutilated, utterly disgraced. Dead. Don't matter to me. As long as the message gets sent. Of course, dead guarantees that. But if you want to take the risk of disappointing us, that's on you.
Losing Antonio was a big hit to the family.
No, I've already. Why do I still need to be myself? Got it. I'll crash that show and I'll make.
So you can understand something real clearly. What you're about to do to young Zaid, that's what'll happen to you if you get any funny ideas about how to source more blood. You want another taste? You gotta come through the family. Official.
How come the munis do so much?
That's the lesson of this assignment.
You gotta pay the electricity to cut or something?
Yay! Got it. I'll crash that show and make sure Sadie gets the message.
Sounds like we have an understanding. Now listen carefully. You're gonna have to get backstage somehow. Maybe by posing as a cast member. That's your best shot at getting access to Zaid. Once you've got an opportunity, it's up to you how you want to deal with him. I'll meet you outside after the show.
Tim fancies himself the
Don't
leader of AC.
disappoint me. Capisce?
These are the most Italian Italians I've ever seen. They're so Italian they shit pizzas.
This is the High Rollers Lounge. Scram if you're not laying cash
San
down.
Antonio was a big hit to the family. Can't believe that rat ran out on us.
What are you attacking?
Don't worry, we'll burn you up right when you die. You got fight left in you.
Man, fix.
Too many boogeymen around here.
Word of advice. Any wise guy starting trouble around here?
The house always wins, huh? Well, not tonight it doesn't. I've got my lucky charm.
see the show. Okay. The boardwalk is in the sewers? Jesus.
What's the best friend?
Atlantic City, Catch West of Riverside, Team Oysters, Team Shrimp,
Where's the
Team
sparkling?
Mole Enchilada, C-Tour Vehicle. Please make sure taking the look for your favorite. Alright. Western Vitalities, you have to try some today. These Vitalities start with euphoria, exceptional stamina, taste great on toast, made from 99.6% fruits and herb by 2 get free. Contact Postal Control Innovations begins to dim or legal destinations begin.
Grow at me? Still, you have to try the cocktails at Quentin. So barbaric!
More exciting than an obstacle to overcome.
Somebody gotta do the cop taste the devil's blood.
New to Atlantic
I'm not
City?
rich or famous.
Or are you lucky enough to be there?
Yet.
You know one thing I don't miss? Driving. I've seen one too many Jersey Shores.
Pocket paradise. Closest we're gonna get.
Self-sufficient, that's for sure. Buttercup is a different breed. Trust me. I once saw him with someone's daughter as a miracle.
It wasn't a war.
Electrifying. Dreamy.
Like a cow to cheat him.
That's hungry.
Must be fist bumps.
I think the Moonies would hire a gardener.
Welcome, welcome. Here to be amazed, shocked, and entertained? Well, tonight, as our lucky 13th customer,
Blink.
you will get all of that and more for free. Congratulations.
All this talk of boats, falling
Wait, can you tell me more about the show? It's safe.
Ah, what a funny question. We showmen put on performances of all kinds. Our first and only priority is giving you an experience you will never forget. So, open your mind and prepare to be amazed.
This was Sadie's performance.
That it is. Opening night for our shining young star. Please head straight inside to the stage and take care not to enter restricted areas. We may be a bit late tonight, as we are still awaiting the arrival of one of our cast members. The show simply cannot start without our star clown. Trust me, they are worth the wait.
The one thing I don't miss? Driving. Intimate.
Space the same amount of days. That means I'm checking everything. Movie.
Have you been down to the aquarium?
Can't wait to make something laugh. Won't you be my friend?
your show outfit just the way you told me. Dawn that had an outfit at midnight throughout about my shortcomings and cried into the sleeve. Laughed hysterically for 10 minutes to fulfill the spell. The bad humor did not wash the outfit, fill the pockets up with posies. Placed it here, exactly 8 balloons. Sang a song and danced around. This is certain to help you put the best performance you've ever done. I promise I did it exactly as you wanted, so please don't punish me.
We're all just minds in a soundless world.
Yep, I am a clown.
Oh, I just can't wait to make everyone laugh.
Dibbles? Is that finally you? Late on opening night? Who hired you? Was it me? We'll be served on a plate to the ravenous masses with their vicious, quivering jaws. Oh, get to the stage already! They await your opening act! I'm not ready yet. I can't be seen like this.
Hey, do you a performer? Do you happen to know someone by the name of Evelyn Russo?
Why are you asking me? Everyone knows Evelyn Russo. Oh, how beloved she was. How terrible her humiliation. An artist like her would never accept such a fate. Oh, but that'll be me if you don't get out there soon. Quickly now! You're ruining us!
Okay. You Sadie?
Who else would I be? The mayor? Yes! I can make jokes too. Ha ha! Tee hee! Are you happy now? I have to get ready, and you have to get them ready for me.
Okay. Oh, what are you talking about?
What am I talking about? What are you talking about? This is your act, your stage, your hour to sparkle and shine. You must make them laugh, or when I go out there, they'll gut me where I stand, gore me with their glares, dismember me with their displeasure. It's a sacred responsibility of the opening act. I'm doomed already if you don't know it. Oh, I'm doomed. I'm dead where I stand.
Such a drama queen. If you're ready, then I'll go out there and put on a show.
Not just a show, a masterpiece, an indelible memory. Go now, before our audience turns rabid. They must be starving.
It's the soul that's oversized, not the shoe.
Let me trigger this. I want the big teddy bear. Just for me to scrap it.
munis really have everything handled? I mean, could be true. Spot, right?
Last time I could have sworn I saw a magazine out here.
And now, for your opening act, please welcome to the stage the funniest, the wackiest, the most diabolical Star Clown! This zany jokester never shies from a good gag, even at their own expense. But why don't I let them show you what I mean?
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Someone drew a picture of me at the fair. It was a comedy sketch. Cannibal tried to see my favorite place to go after work is the honky tonk. I had to buy a house, but I couldn't afford the down payment.
Fun fact, nothing stimulates a clown's appetite more than a hearty laugh. A hungry clown will prance and frolic to earn a mouthful of their favorite food, delivered with enthusiasm by their jovial leader. Please welcome this giggle of clowns to the stage and bear witness to their feeding frenzy.
You have satiated my appetite.
Man, I suck at this. What'd you do?
And now, for a classic trick with an explosive twist. Watch as this deviously dexterous merrymaker juggles live grenades! That looks like it hurt. We'll be passing out warm towels to wipe any blood off. Let's give it up for our star clown!
Interesting. Yeah, boys.
You? What are you doing here? You followed me, didn't you? You better explain yourself.
Lady, come on. I figured you runs through these tours me an explanation.
Well, if you're so interested, then fine. You weren't supposed to know about all this, but there's no avoiding it now. I used to be the star around here. I deserve to have it back. That stage is mine. I'm taking it from this up-and-coming nobody to remind this city exactly what they lost. Or at least, that was my plan. You being here really puts a damper on things.
Okay. So this is the reason you came here, not Addie?
You and Vincenzo have that situation handled. This family has never needed me. Antonio was always busy, and Abigail followed him like a dog. Vincenzo handled everything around the house. But the crowd... They always loved me. I gave them something. I still have more to give.
Exactly what's your
I get rid of Zaid before the final act. Indispose him, mind you. I'm not a murderer. I go on in his place. Put on the show he was meant to. No safety protocols. I prove to this city that if it's truly what they want, I too can evolve. That I'm still worth something.
What happened to your career?
I was the best singer in Atlantic City. Everyone wanted me. Then the world ended. And everyone changed. That Charlotte bitch started feeding them adrenaline in place of talent. I can't compete with a chemical reaction. My only chance to stay relevant was to join them. I became a showman. I put my act on a dangerous high-rise. Let people get off thinking they might see me topple to my death. But I have too much to live for. I was on wires the whole time. I fell one day and the jig was up. After that, the showman wanted my head. I need a chance to redeem myself. These people, they used to love me. They just need to be reminded of that.
Really, you need to let go.
Then you understand why I have to do this. It's my only chance. I'm nothing without it.
Probably you're mad about this, just though I'm not letting you get in the way of my job. If your career is that important to you, I can't take that away from you. You're selling out, you never ever want to see showmen. Your family needs you right now. Way more than any crowd of strangers. Can you see your family?
Nonsense. They were always complaining about me, calling me a diva. Vincenzo would tell me to get out of the way so he could do things properly. I'm nothing but a failure to them. They have no appreciation.
Yeah, that sounds pretty messed up. They don't appreciate you, should do anything for them. Usually it goes both ways. Maybe all you have some repairing to do. They say those things out of frustration. They need you to step up and be there for them. Regardless of what your family, they need you just like you need them.
Perhaps you're right. I've spent so much time blocking them out, focusing on myself. Of course they'd be angry at me. That's what makes it so hard. I never intended to let them down.
Yes, she did.
Is that Evelyn Russo? The disgrace? Oh, Mother has to hear about this. She's gonna send the whole city after you.
Wait! Come back here, you pathetic nobody! Shit. I didn't expect them to raise the alarm so soon. Well, I don't have much time before every showman on the boardwalk is chasing after me with a machete. But before I go, the least I can do is help you help Abigail. So tell me what needs to be done.
Can you survive with them coming after you? Wait, what's going on? They're showing me what to kill you?
Yes. They put me on their godforsaken hit list after my act went awry. They can't have anyone besmirching the showman's foolhardy reputation. So, anyone who is disgraced in the eyes of the public is erased from history altogether.
You survive with them coming after you?
Who do you think you're talking to? Of course I can. I always scrape through somehow. So long as I make it to the vertibird, they're not going to know I'm there. Especially not with Miss Lennox guarding it like her own newborn child.
Jesus. Overconfident. Sadie stole David's blood from the mafia. If I deliver punishment, they'll give me a dose in return.
So, it's dirty business. Well, nothing new in this city. Now, the final act of this little show involves the star clown. You throwing knives at poor Zaid against a decorated backboard. There's an obvious option there if bloodshed doesn't make you, queasy. But we do know the showmen take cheating very seriously. And it just so happens that Zaid wears a protective vest underneath his costume.
Does worship not make you queasy?
The blood would be on your hands, not mine. I've seen worse in these parts. Hard to make it very far with too many, morals in the way.
Jesus. I'm not sure what to do yet. I'll figure it out when I get there. I'll reveal the vest and get him the disgrace as a showman.
Puts a sour taste in my mouth, knowing exactly how that feels. But it's the showmen who are delusional, not Zaid and I for valuing our own lives. I'll leave the job to you. I need to scram before Charlotte's loyal human dogs sniff me out.
It's the soul that's oversized, not the shoe!
A night of heart-throbbing classics. Where would we be without them? For hundreds of years, art has risked heart, soul, life. So I close with one last visceral threat. The curve of blade to never. Tantalizingly close. Assistant! Master of laughs! Let loose! And don't you dare gut me!
And for the back and for the torso will be the best. Reveal.
This? It isn't at all what it looks like. My costume. The layers! Oh, it's over! Mother! It's over! Ah! Oh, my... Oh. They all see it. Oh, I've got to get out of here. Where can I hide?
Who is that wearing my oversized shoes? You think just anyone can honk and giggle? You made me a punchline! I'll make you pay with your money! Twist your neck like a balloon!
Distinguished guests, clowns, and showmen, brace yourself for an unexpected encore! For this impersonating intruder cannot be allowed to leave uninvited. This is now an open-fire venue. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit, or grab your gun and start the fire!
Leave them anyway. That's all I gotta do. Kill all these guys. Just gotta leave. If I don't need to kill them, I don't kill them. Excuse me.
I heard the news. Showman were gonna have his head. Probably would have been nicer to cut off a limb or two. As promised, a taste of the devil himself. Now, don't you go blabbing about what you got. Stan's got a tight ship to steer.
What do you tell me about Russo's family?
The Russos are long gone. That is, if there ever was a Russo. I sure don't know any Russos.
Someone else still that there was one recently as dark-haired young woman, perhaps?
Now, didn't I just say I got a tight ship to steer? Even if we did have such a doe snooping around the family, who finally got too damn entitled for her own good, I wouldn't tell you nothing about that.
That's fair. Okay, of course, and you wouldn't tell me the family sent retribution after her either, would you?
Of course not. I wouldn't tell you how useless it would be to go after that little girl. We'd have to have a big damn reason to send guys that far away. And that girl ain't it. See, I wouldn't tell you about any of that. And that's why they count on Stan. You understand why, now that I've spelled it out for you?
That concludes your business.
Now don't you forget what Stan did for you. Capiche?
Capiche.
So, head down to the pier and catch a show. This city's run by a circus, a godfather, and a bunch of
to join the battering rings.
What's poppin'?
It's getting worse by the day instead of better. Have you met the family? Probably not, considering it's still alive.
What's somebody gotta do to cop a taste of devil's blood? I'm not rich or famous.
Here we are, eh, girl? New horizons. You ready to get back to Appalachia?
Yep.
Showman's Pier is down the way if you follow the water. I hear they put on some pretty impressive acts there, at the cost of sanity and self-preservation. I spotted a few showmen. You could tell by the stripes and sequins and the, slightly unhinged aura. They must be fun to drink with.
Hey! No. No. And I overcooked. Alright, so with that, I must take a break because I gotta use the potty, so I shall return.